I tried to do the glasses in my headset again and it instantly started going fuzzy. So I had to take my glasses out. I'm sorry for the delay. Hello Luigi, hello Jake, hi Budding, hello Uplay, hi Prey, hello everyone, how are we all doing today? I am doing all the good, if you're wondering about me, otherwise, how are you? I did wake up and I was very eepy, and I fought my pillow, and my head was losing, but then I said, no, I've got to win, and I punched it and I won. Hi Legendary! Tolly hits, what? Tully hits? What? Hi, Legendary. Glad to hear I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, I woke up and I was just really tired today and I just didn't know what to do, so I just went, oh yeah, let's do something. Let's get on with shit. Let's get on with it. Also, who said it? Late, did you say I'm streaming 2 days in a row? I'm supposed to be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. I'm working on trying to be more reliable with my schedule. So yes, that's the reason why I'm doing today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be kind of forcing myself to go live some days, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm perfectly okay with doing it, don't get me wrong. It's just some days I'm a little bit more tired than others, but I'm forcing myself to go live I'm gonna be forcing myself to go live on Sundays, because I feel like I need to stop kicking my own ass, so I don't randomly just gonna go, ooh, pillows, they look cozy, maybe I should my face in them. But yeah, how is everyone doing? How was everyone's Saturday? Did you guys do anything fun and or interesting? I kind of I was in Blender all night. I was in Blender all night. Was very warm and cozy. It was really I hate this. I hate the weather right now. I hate the weather right now because it's that point in the time, the point in the year where it's starting to get chilly, but it's also it's too warm to put the heating on, but it's too cold to not have it on. So it's jumper weather, but you can't wear jumpers, so it's jacket weather. But jackets can be a bit too warm, so you can't have it zipped up. But you kind of want to make sure it's a little zipped up, but not too zipped up. It's that annoying time of year. What's my performance like right now? Hello. Hello. I don't know why I'm currently streaming at 30 FPS. I've done nothing different. I've got nothing open that doesn't need to be open. I'm very lost. Hi, Peter. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Hello. I'm doing good. I woke up. I had some chippies and coffee and tried to not fall asleep. So I'm doing very chill right now. Clean the absolute shit out of my room and my room. Now it's nice and cleaned. Also been rewatching Stranger Things to prepare for season 5. My dad has been watching Stranger Things and I'm trying to figure out what I want to watch next. I watched all of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and then El Camino, and I'm genuinely just sitting there going like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to watch next. And yes. I'm just trying to figure it out. I've been recommended Ozark, but I'm also... I don't know, my brain really wants to watch Grey's Anatomy for some reason. I've just been really fucking with the idea of going over old shows which I never finished watching. Like Suits and the Prison Escape one. What was the Prison Escape one? Hi, Tudor! Hi, Tudor! How was StarCraft 2? Did you have a good time in StarCraft 2? It said you were playing StarCraft 2. Please tell me you're playing StarCraft 2 and it just doesn't say that and it's being a blurb. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. Hi. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing today? I was playing StarCraft 2, StarCraft 22? You were playing StarCraft 2. Was good aside from random internet drop. Yeah, the internet's been really fucky wucky the past couple of weeks. Apparently it's something to do with solar flares. I thought, Jake said, did you not realize that people were talking less at night? I thought, no, I thought that was just because I was being irrelevant or so, like, media suppression. Because that's a thing. But how are you doing other than poopy internet, Tuda? You doing okay? You doing okay, sweetie? Hmm? Kaido is a tiny Tuda. Yeah! Kaido is a tiny Tuda. For me, it also lasts a couple of minutes and the internet comes back. Solar flares! Solar flares hitting the distribution boxes. Yes. Hi, Malleus! Yeah, I'm good. I made new model, which I'm happy with. Awesome! I'm working on something and I'm really happy with the progress. And yes. It's going interestingly. Well, not so tiny in some dimensions. Yes. Beep, 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 boom, 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 boom. But how is everyone doing? I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Like I said, I've been I've been really determined to like try and stick to my my stream schedule. I'm like determined to I'm gonna have what I'm calling forced days a little. But once I'm past those forced days and I'm mentally just stabilize on them, I should be fine. It's just my brain just being reluctant and trying to want to rest all the time. Stack some, what? What? What are you saying, Jake? Should I be worried? I took a Fizz Bubbles tablet. Oh, wait, yes, that's something that I should actually do. Jake, you're supposed to remind me to have one of those like every week. Maybe you should start doing that on like a Saturday. Just be like, electrolyte tablets, question mark? Because it will probably help me quite a lot. It'll probably help me quite a lot on like a Saturday and help me for the weekend. We'll do that next Saturday, okay? Jake saying I have massive tits. Yes. Yes. Massive knockers. Huge badonkers. Like an like an M cup. I only need 2-ish in a month. I need them probably every week. Kitty, where is the SO for Tudor? The shout out happens automatically, or at least on my end. Yeah, we get an automatic shout out when they raid. God's Tudor raided with 5, check them out. That was a shout out literally instantly. Literally, scroll up, you'll see the raid message. God's Tudor raided with a view account of 5. Instantly underneath that, it gives you a link. It does the link. It does the link. It does it instantly, hon. We don't need to worry about doing shout outs anymore because I've got a system that does it on its own. I increased the size 20% to. Why would you do that? Good morning, how are y'all doing? I'm doing good, Kai, how are you? Oh, sorry, I saw it. There you go, you got there. Yeah, I've got it set to automatically do it. It doesn't do, like, extra fluff. It just turns where it says, hey, thank you for the raid, go check them out. You don't need it to be extra. I find it really weird how people turn around and be like, haha, read this novel, this streamer is cool. And it's like, thanks for the raid. Because the max size for the blend shape doesn't feel big enough. You're very interesting, Tudor. You know that, right? My dad's cooking. My dad made bratwurst. It made like a bratwurst thing yesterday, and my stomach has been very uncomfortable for the past like day. And I appreciate his cooking. He really needs to learn to cook at higher temperatures. I'm doing good, just getting my truck ready for oil change and then relax for the rest of the day. Let's go! I hope it goes smoothly and you don't get too dirty. Or you do get dirty and then you can have a really nice hot shower. Hi, Fiona. Hi. How are you doing today? You having a good week? You having a good time? Other people, Tina, Abby's feel bigger than mine, so I was getting jealous. You know it's called proportions, right? Not everyone needs to have the massivest of knockers, the biggest of badongadas. It's called safety. You want them big, but you don't want them big enough that you drown in your sleep. Like, that's what you gotta consider. I do. I want them big like my art. You mean big enough to, like, drown a small village? Smother me, Katie. Ugh. Go to TwitchCon, Jake. Go to TwitchCon EU next year. I'll give you the biggest of hugs and you can drown in them then, okay? Okay? I'll wear a booster bra for you. I'll make them look even better. Okay? Fuck it, if you go, I'll even hold your hand for a little bit. Drowned by snoo. No, not drowned by snoo. Drowned by badoobies. Just drowned in your own badoobies. Technically speaking, would it count as suicide? Would it count as suicide if you drowned in your own titties? Would that be a thing? Like, if you had big enough titties and you drowned in your sleep because of your titties, would that count as suicide or just accidental? Like, technically speaking, suicide is killing yourself, right? That's the act of suicide, is killing yourself. Now, accidental suicide is a thing. It is technically a thing. So wouldn't it fall under accidental suicide? But accidental suicide usually involves another object and or something happening which was not intended. The accident part. But your titties are not another thing. It's an act of God. Deus Ex Machina. Suicide? I also want outfits to accommodate the wide waist blend shapes because I want a big waist, damn it. Tutor, tip, you can get, there's a plugin which lets you, there's a plugin, and in fact you can do this default in Blender. You don't even need extra plugins for it. There's defaults in Blender, and there's also plugins in Blender that let you transfer shape keys from one mesh to the next based on its position from the next thing. So if their objects are near each other and you want them to copy blend shapes, you can do it. It's a thing. Hi Taras, we're talking about tibbies. Well, tutors. I am a bit distracted by the idea of drowning in your own titties counting as suicide. I haven't been using Blender, lol. Skill issue. I get to claim that because it is a skill issue. Hi, Taras. Good morning, sweetie. Hi. Yeah, my dad's cooking. He made bratwurst and something with bratwurst, and my stomach's been a bit all night, and it's been uncomfortable. So I'm like a little bit uncomfortable right now because it's still uncomfortable. Grabs the pussy. You're not Donald Trump. Are you gonna blow Bubba as well? By the way, recent information came out that Bubba is not referring to Bill Clinton. It might be referring to Ghislaine Maxwell's horse. I don't know which one is worse. I think they're both as bad as each other. One of them is two consenting adults. One of them is an animal. One of them is like political enemy, and the other is an animal. It's a really, really like the fuck, dude. I don't have the time and energy to learn Blender, so I've been sticking to modular avatar. Sorry, God, shit. I hate modular avatar. I despise modular avatar, and I've set up an avatar. I set up an avatar for a friend who then gave it to someone who uses modular avatar, and I saw an outfit that that person made, and it just broke the avatar. It just genuinely completely destroyed the base. And I'm like, I hate you. I hate you with such a passion. Yeah, I just hate modular avatar. There's a reason why I like say to all of my friends, if you need help learning Blender, I'm always here for you, and I can teach you how to get your head around Blender quite quickly. I do get a bit short. I do get a bit annoyed though when people come to me for the same things over and over and over again, because I'm like, I've taught you this 3 times now. I have a friend who I taught Blender, and they came to me 6 times for the exact same fucking thing. And I'm like, you're annoying me now. Please stop. Please stop coming to me. I can't. Tutorials, online tutorials. I'm like, yeah, but you're personal. I'm like, shut up. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be me, though. I just forget what I'm taught. 6, wow. They came to me for the same thing 6 times in the same week, hun. It's basic data transfer from one mesh to the next, which lets you transfer weights or blend shapes or any other number of things. And it's really, really funny. Like, one of the really, really, really funny things that people don't get is you can legitimately, in Blender, you can actually, you can transfer UVs from one mesh to the next based off of location. And a really, really good trick to do is if you want to keep things looking clean, you take the raw shape and then you UV unwrap them, and then you transfer them over, and it keeps it looking clean. Hi Menace, late for the tutor raid. Hi Menace. For me, I just wouldn't use it enough to remember what I'm taught. Yeah, I had a friend come to me 6 times about the same thing in the same week, hun. There's a reason why I stopped teaching Blender. Like, I can teach Blender. I'm, like, almost 17 years of fucking experience with the software at this point. God damn it. I started when I was 16. I'm 33 years old. 16, yeah, 17, almost 17 years. Next September would be my 17 year. On September next year, it will be my 17 years. So I'm over 16 years of experience with Blender now. Fuck. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I am very proficient at it. If I want to do something, I can do something with it. That's the level I'm at with it. And I do advanced things with Blender when I want to do advanced things with Blender. I have to go over something on it tonight because I had an idea which will really help me out, which is what I'm going to be looking into. But yes, thank you for the follows. Welcome into the stream, you two. Welcome. Would be better if people write notes as they've been taught Blender. Do you know what's really funny, Luigi? In Blender, there is a notes tool, and you can literally set up a notes thing that saves from project to project. So you can literally just have it there. It's just always there. So when you can set up a preference, write down notes as you do them, and you can just save it, and then it automatically loads in the file. So you can just have it in, like, say, the top corner up here of the screen. You just have it in the top corner, just a notes thing. That's literally what I do. I have it so it's I have it so in the top corner, like where above chat is, I have 2 boxes. One of them is my outliner, which is everything in the 3D scene, and next to it is my notes folder. And every time I just need notes, I put it in there. And I literally have like a written system on how I name things, like bones. I have like roots, it goes root underscore phy underscore con underscore, and then like numbering convention and stuff like that, and how it's like underscore L for the left and underscore right, R for the right. I got like really OCD naming conventions for that type of shit, but that's just how I've learned over time. Yeah. I'm OCD as fuck like that, but it works. It genuinely works. But I did come up with an idea just before stream for something I'm working on, and one of the things I really really hate doing is like cloth simulation. Doing a good cloth simulation is a bitch. Oh, miss the news. Anything interesting? Oh, miss the news. Anything interesting? What do you mean? What's happened in the news? A lot of stuff has happened. I got up a bit late. I don't know. I know I'm looking at getting myself a Steam machine now. I'm thinking about getting a Steam machine and a new capture card for my PC instead of doing the whole gaming PC thing. And I might get like a cool like mod. I might get like a cool cover for it or some shit. Because I know they're planning on doing it. I want to sticker bomb the front. Like, I'm very tempted to get one and sticker bomb the front, but I also want to get a companion cube one. I think that'll look cute. It's a little companion cube in the corner of my room, and it's just my gaming PC. Actually, no, I need to... Jake, can you remind me to message my mum about birthday money after the stream? Because I need to text her and ask her. Because I want to get a bedside... I want to get the other desk table thing, and she said that she'll get it for me, so I'm like, oh, cool. And I could probably get, if she sends me the money, then I can talk to Dad and drag him to like IKEA to pick it up with me. But if we do that, I'm gonna be like, Dad, we should really like go early to do it. Yes. I mean, the IKEA is literally just down the road from us. I hate saying that, but it's actually true. When I say there is an IKEA just down the road from me, I mean there is literally an IKEA just down the road from me. And I'll talk to my dad and just be like, I'll walk in, I'll go buy what I need to buy, I'll walk out with it, and then we can put it in the car, and then we can just drive home. In case you got lost? No, I don't get lost in IKEA. I know where to go. I won't even need to go into IKEA to go get what I need. That's like the cool thing. But I do really want to get this bedside table because I've been wanting it for a while. And it will help me out. And it will also offload some of the crap from my desk more. Because I can put like my VR shit on top of it. Yeah, extra storage. It lets me put my makeup. It let me put my makeup and my makeup and loads of stuff into the drawers as well, which is what I want. Yeah. I need to try and find some drawers for my clothes though. Hi, Luigi. Volgaraza, how are you today? How are you feeling? Good morning, sweetie. Hello. 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 I'm on track for my goals this month, by the way. I'm a little behind on my weight one, but my weight one is, I have my end year goal, and I feel like I can hit my end year goal still. I've just been really, like, finicky with it. Like, I've been, like, so, this week I kind of got distracted by stuff. This week I kind of got distracted by stuff. And my diet fell apart. There was tons of rain. It was, like, my brain was like, I don't want to go outside. Screw this. So I ended up getting my dad to take me to basically my Thursday and my Friday fell apart, which kind of fucked my weight up for the week. But I'm countering that next week. I'm just gonna go a bit more heads down with it all. It is what it is. Yes. But everything else I'm on track with. I'm really, really happy about that. Was a bit wet. It has been just endless rain here. Today is the least amount of rain that we've gotten, and it's still raining. Like, I can see some semblance of blue in the sky, That is like it. There are some levels of blue above me in the real world right now, and it's like cool. There is actually a sky up there. I forgot what the color blue felt like. But yes, finished my morning cup of joe. I'm ready to take on the day. Let's go! I'm so proud of you. I need to look into figuring out which capture card to get. I know I want to stick with Elgato because I'd rather just stick with the Elgato ecosystem. Because I've already got a fucking Elgato capture card, a Stream Deck. 2 Stream Decks, actually. So I'm like, yeah, we can do that. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing good, hon. Ooh. I know, we'll wait until the project's all finished up and then we'll worry about doing that. Next year's going to be fun, by the way. I've learned this year that I need projects to work on, but I need to make the projects worthwhile and not so fucking huge. So I've learned that for next year I have ideas. Going to chill here and play some No Man's Sky. I've been tempted to try and get into No Man's Sky, but I think the last time I tried to get into it, it was like, you need to create a login. And I went, I don't want that. I don't want to do a login. Why? Actually, another cool thing as well about getting a Steam machine is I can get rid of so many games on my gaming PC. Like, I could genuinely just delete all the games in my gaming PC and start utilizing the NVMe for like project shit and like other stuff, and it'll be like, ooh, cool. There isn't one that I have seen. I may have been wrong. I will look into it. Apparently I do have... Wait, do I? Okay. I might have thought I've got like the Steam the VR version. Where is my library? I may have gotten the VR... Thought I got the VR version. Or I got the desktop version, thinking it was a VR version, or vice versa. But I'm pretty sure I have it. Where is it? Gris is such a gorgeous game. I need to try and play that properly. I need to do Stranger Things again. It's been a hot minute. No Man's Sky. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I just need to install it. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I'll look into it more. I need to look into doing it more. Chat, what is your plans for the rest of the day? Do you have anything you've got to get done before next week? Do you have anything planned for the new week? I don't know why I'm talking in a spooky tone. I have a lot of shit I want to try and get done tonight. Like, I got a couple things I need to finish rigging. I got to do a blow up of a thing that I've been working on, so I can then start the texturing work. Aha! That's always fun. No plans, just go with the flow. Nope, yes, yes. If you do play, let me know. I'll give you the runner around and I can join you in the game if you want. Vol, I learned a while ago that whenever I play a game, I don't want to be with other people for the first, like, couple of hours. I want to get my head into the game and want to know that I enjoy the game before I start playing with people. It's like the worst possible thing for me is being carried in a game. It's like with, which game is it? It's like with Peak. With Peak, I really do enjoy playing it with my friends, but I played it to the point, outside of me playing it with friends, that when it came to me playing with friends, I enjoyed it way more. I need to not. I need to not be around people to get my head into the game. I need 3,600 for an overhaul of the fail system on my 94 Chevy K2500. That doesn't sound good. I'm sorry that's a problem, hon. Oh, it's an overhaul? I'm assuming the whole thing still works and you just want to overhaul it for more efficiency. Yeah. I don't like being carried in games. It's like if I were to start playing World of Warcraft, I think the worst thing to happen in World of Warcraft is people start trying to carry me. Yeah, because the whole fuel system, depending on the vehicle, the fuel system, if you're going from like a carburetor to an injection system, it's like way different. And then you got like, yeah, depends on what you're going from to what. I don't know cars. I don't know cars. I know that petrol and diesel work very differently. One of them works off of pressure and the other works off of spark. Diesel is regarded as being very safe, by the way. Did you know that? Diesel, you can literally throw a match in and it won't do shit. Because it is compression combustion rather than diesel is compression combustion, whilst petrol is spark or ignition combustion. Did you know that? Did you know that? Huh? So diesel is regarded as being very safe. However, diesel is also regarded as not being very clean for the environment. To be honest, none of it's clean for the environment. That's my goal for the end of the year as an upgrade of my truck as a reward for it. Let's go! Let's go!
You're cute.
Thank you. But you are small and cute, so we want to carry you. You want to carry me? You want to pick me up and carry me? Huh? Huh? Hmm? Noted, so we can drink it also. Also, hi. No, don't drink diesel. It's just in terms of like vehicles and transportation, it's regarded as being more safe. Also, was just thinking that the funniest thing with the stream machine is that it will put the final nail in the coffin for Xbox, since the biggest thing that they have going, they have with the next Xbox is that it has Steam. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. But I think the funniest nail in the coffin that people haven't pulled up on yet, Prey, is Steam has PlayStation games on it. Has everyone forgotten that? Steam has PlayStation games on it. Like, genuinely. It has PlayStation games on it. It has PlayStation, it has PC, and it has Xbox games on it. It is basically the biggest middle finger into the industry. And I told my dad that, and he was like, how much is it? And I said, current estimations on the Steam machine is going to be the current estimations based on Steam's current pricing structure is people are predicting between 600 and 700. And he went, when can I pre-order one? His response was, when can I pre-order it? I went, that's $600 to $700, not £600 to £700. And he went, ooh, so it'll be cheaper. And I went, yeah, we're looking at $550 to $650. He went, ooh. We don't have the problem with tariffs like America does. But it's got it's going to be like a big game changer. And he's like, will I be able to keep my Xbox games? I said, I'm not 100% sure. You may be able to have Xbox Game Pass on it, but I'm not 100% sure. And he's like, okay, well, that sucks. I said, you are going to have to restart your game library. Within reason, you will have to restart your game library. But I told him about Humble. And he was like, what's Humble? And I showed him, and he was like, ooh, cool. And he said, do these go on sale all the time? And I turned around and pulled up my emails and showed him Humble deal. And I'm like, this is how often they have sales. And he's like, wait, what's this? And I showed him. And each one of them was like £10 for like 10 games. And he was like, that's nuts. And I went, yeah, it is. £10 for 10 games, and you keep them permanently. They're yours forever. That's the good part about Valve being privately owned company, is that I've been saying that they don't have shareholders to sit and suck the dick off and just try and keep happy. Also, show your dad. Is there any deal? Yes, I will show my dad. Is there any deal? I will show my dad. Is there any deal? The only problem my dad has with the Steam machine is the controller. He said the only problem he's got is the controller. He doesn't like how big and bulky it looks. And I said, given how open the console is, I guarantee you're going to be able to use an Xbox controller with it at some point. I guarantee you they're going to set it up and it'll be ready to go. They'll have it. They'll be there. Also, side note, you guys, you got 50 seconds and then there's going to be 2 minutes of ads. If you want to get rid of the ads, you can subscribe. If you can't afford a subscription, maybe ask nicely in the chat and one of the amazing beans in chat might be able to reward you. If you're a good girl and boy. Huh? Yeah. But yeah, I told him that given that it's an open source machine, it's got Bluetooth. I think it's got Bluetooth and wireless compatibility. You might be able to just turn on a PlayStation or Xbox controller and it just goes, whoom. Well, of course, maybe not the USB dongle, but the Xbox controller support Bluetooth from what I remember. Terrace, that's the thing. I use my Xbox controller with my PC strictly just through the Bluetooth. That's it. I just turn it on, it goes, cool. Oh, hi, Katie, love. Love, how are you today? Oh, I'm doing good. We're talking about the Steam machine. I has the dongle. If you have Bluetooth built into your computer, you don't need the dongle. But you can get the dongle, so it doesn't really matter, does it? You don't need you don't need to worry about it. Also, I don't know. I don't 100% know, but it might have the Bluetooth built in. It might have Bluetooth built in, but the dongle is better than Bluetooth. You're not you're not wrong. The charging dongle for the controller, if you can connect more than just the Steam controller to that, that's game changing. Like that's like big dick swinging level shit right there. Can you imagine they just turn around and say, is a Bluetooth and wireless compatible? You can hook up any controller with it. Yeah, it has a White Earth Bluetooth thingy. Okay, they just won. Terrace, they've won. They've won. You realize how much they've won, right? That is nuts. And it has a receiver for the Bluetooth controller built in. Yeah. But you realize how much they've won if you can connect the Xbox and the PlayStation controller to that. That's literally a play it your way situation. It's a, oh, you don't like our controller? Do you like Xbox controller? Do you like the PlayStation controller? Have fun. That's like the biggest dick swing. You already can it on the Steam Deck. In which case, Steam Machine has won. That's crazy. Yeah, that will be out of the box. Oh my days, that is hilarious. But will it have a stream function? A stream function? What do you mean a stream function? See, Cal, you know what's really funny? Cal said he wants to get one to do his stream encoding. Cal said he wants to get one for his stream encoding and like what he does on stream. He wants to use it for his streaming. And I said, Cal, it's a gaming thing. Use it for the games, not your stream. And he's like, why? Because my PC is way more powerful. I'm like going, yes. But consider the level of VTubing you can do on your 4090 like stream beast. Imagine the level of shit that you can do on your streaming beast. with that on the side playing the games. And he was like, ooh, I get it now. It's like, yeah, right? I have actually told my dad as well, if he gets a stream machine, we'll get him a wireless mouse and keyboard. Or, hear me out, dedicated VTubing box. That's my plan. That's my plan. You know that's my plan. You know that's my plan. I'm going to get a new capture card specifically for it. Trust me, it's all in the book. It's all in the books. It's all planned out. It's all going forward decently. We're all going in good. I'm ordering one of the parts by the end of the month. Okay, we just need next week Wednesday to go well, and we're all good. We're good. Yeah. Steam frame looks nice. Luigi, I love the look of it. I love that it's just an itty bitty cube. Because you're just going to turn it into a companion cube. Apparently, D-Brand is doing a companion cube shell for it. And because of the way they designed it on the front, it will have more airflow. Because it will have more of an openness to it. And I also want to take the default... I want to sticker bomb mine, actually. My plan is to get one, and I'm going to sticker bomb the front panel. Because that's what they're designing it for. You can customize it how you want. I will actually go out of my way to design a really big sticker bomb sticker and just sticker bomb the whole thing. And literally just be like, cool design sticker bombs. Yeah. It's going to be so cool. I really, really do want one. I'm a little... Are you talking about the frame? The headset, yeah. The Steam machine does look. It looks really cool. The frame, I am still interested in. I want to wait to see how people gauge it, though. I want to see how people gauge it, though. Because, like, I need to replace this headset. But the big deal breaker for me, I don't know 100%. This might just be in my head and I might be wrong. But does it have USB support? Does it have a USB port on the actual headset? Because if that bit has a USB port so you can plug in like a Babel on it, it's great. But if it's like, no, the only way for you to get a face tracker or a mouth tracker is to use that little port on the front, I'm like, Babel's going to have to do like a proprietary connection for it. Box and frame looking both good. Yes. The machine and frame look great. Only expansion port, I think. In which case, I really hope Babel actually go out of their way and get their hands on like a test. Actually, do you want to know what I want? I want Steam to approach them. I want Steam to approach them and just say, hey guys, we're sending you guys a Steam frame early. We'd love for you to like make a face tracker for this to be around launch. If they get a face tracker for it around launch, holy shit. Like, I would just approach them. People can get dev kits. Imagine if Steam approached them about it, though. Imagine if Steam approached them and gave them a dev kit and just be like, hey, we're giving you a dev kit. We'd love this. We've got all the information here. We'd love for you to do it. And part of the deal that they do is that they sell the Babel on the Steam store. How cool would that be? Like, they turn around and you go onto, like, the Steam frame page and it goes add-ons. And it goes into the add-ons or third-party add-ons, and one of them is a Babel. How cool would that be? That would be really, really cool. They've already done third-party deals, by the way, Taris. I know what you're thinking. They're not gonna. They did it for They did it for the other VR headset, which was kind of crap for a while. The one that looked really, really, really good, but then it kind of was only on It wasn't a HTC one, it was like a HT. You know which one I'm on about? The Omni. That no one wanted because it just looked like a mixed reality piece of shit. Hi, gamer. Good morning, sweetie. Nope, no clue. There was a VR headset which you could get on stream, which was like it was a HP. It was a HP headset. It was like the Omni One. The Omni One I think is what it was called. You mean the HP Windows mixed reality thing? No, they did a VR headset which was like an inside-out tracker. It had eye tracking, and I think it had face tracking. I might be wrong on the face tracking on it, but like it was the camera tracking on it was so crappy. No one wanted it. Like it was like really really cool, but it was like $1,000, and everyone was like, why? Morning, Katie. I wrote a tweet for you. Did you? Ah. Sound of my mind admits I'm cute, good girl. Can I just copy and paste that? Can I just copy and paste that? I'm gonna copy and paste that. That's so much for me to fucking. I'm MzCatieB. Little bits. I'm gonna tweet it. It's just so much for me to write. Give me a moment. I might have a bit of lag. But how's everyone doing? Oh god, I hope this hasn't killed my internet connection. We good? Not now. Hello? You killed the music! Yeah, we good. Sorry, my music stopped. No! Oh yeah, switch. For some reason it tried to switch. There you go, I tweeted it. Hi Kink. Hi Kinky Tiger Gamer. Hello, welcome in. Not a ginger cat girl. I just copied and pasted it. I didn't realize it tried to switch from one account to one device to another automatically like that. Hello. I didn't read any of that, by the way. Ah, no. I actually didn't read the entire message. I'm MzCatieB of Sound, Mind and Body. I'm a cute girl who would love for you to come see me on Twitch. Stop by, call me a good girl, and hang out where I'll be cute and silly orange cat. Oh, yeah, that's not a terrible one. Could you check a music called Hinterland Blue by Skizzy? No, I don't do that. I just throw music on and just go with the vibe. I'm not gonna change my music over. I'm sorry. You said you posted it, so I was like, okay, we can clean it up. It's okay, Terrace. I respect that you're being proactive. I respect your proactivity. Also, Phoenix, thank you for the biddy. I really, really appreciate you. Woof. I need to make this less transparent, I think. That'll help. Hello. Glad to hear you appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you. Well, time to beat me now. Katie, jump. I'm not gonna jump. Why would I jump? I can't jump. I can't jump. Why do you want me to jump, Doctor? Why do you want me to jump? Jiggle physics? Just better? I didn't use to jump for that. I just bounced on my toes. But Doctor, how are you doing? Are you okay? You feeling okay? How was your day been? You okay? What's your weekend? What's your plans for the rest of the weekend? Huh? I'm immune to what? Angry bark? Is that an angry bark? Spray. I thought that was an angry bark for a second. I thought it was an angry bark. I didn't realize it was someone being sprayed going, yeah. Just laundry and stuffs. I need to do a load of laundry. I need to drag my laundry bag downstairs and just throw it by the laundry down to the laundry machine. Laundry machine? Washing machine. That's a word that I was looking for. Yes, I need to throw my laundry at the washing machine and just be like, this needs to be done. Otherwise, I have no underwear. Actually, no, I do have underwear because I got new underwear recently. I do have underwear. I got clean underwear and they're nice and cute and they make my butt look nice. Here, I'll do your laundry. Don't touch my laundry. It's got thongs in. Wait, what am I talking about? I don't do that. I put thongs in my I put thongs in the claw machine. I put my worn thongs in a claw machine and I just let them like fester in there. The word fester is such a fun word. Back, Katie. Terrace, that you don't do that with your underwear. It's just sat there. It's just being a little bean. It's just in a claw machine. No, you don't do that. Wow. Would you like to? Washer is broken. Can you lick her laundry clean? I have both washer and dryer.
Booger, garbage, nightmare, bad, tomato loser girl, bad.
I didn't do anything wrong. That's the horny one. I'm just living in it. I have a Bosch washer dryer. I don't like the combo. I don't like the combo washer dryers. I really don't. I find that when you go for a washer dryer, one of either the washer breaks and then the dryer breaks, and you're fucked. So I'm like, get them separate. Yes, you did. You are enabling the horny. You are not better. I am queen here. I am an enabler, and chat. You know what it is, Terrace. Chat's supposed to enable me, and I'm supposed to enable chat because the more their little gremlins, the happier they are. And I love my little gremlins because my gremlins are really lovely, and we love my gremlins. We love my gremlins, don't we, chat? Chat, you love being my little gremlin, huh? You love being my little gremlin. Yeah, see, Terrace likes being my little gremlin. Don't you, sweetie? Don't you, sweetie? Huh? Huh? Happy gremlin noises. See? We got happy little gremlins in the chat, and I love you guys. Jake, you can start by washing her thongs. Say, no! Treats. Don't say treats. Don't do this. Jake, you know what happens. You're going to start another bits war on treats versus no treats. Also, as it's November, a lot of us are probably much more gremlin than normal. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. See? You are starting a no treats war, and no bits are being thrown. So it is a losing battle. Terrace will win. Little bits. Treats. See? Supposed to throw bits every time you say treats. But ain't none of you throw in treats. No treats. Little bits. Treats. Treats. Two days. Little bits. Can I have my finger? Two days in a row. 2 days in a row. Phoenix!
Little bits. Treats.
Treats! I'm going to watch this chaos unfold. All the treats! Thank you for the biddies, everyone. I appreciate you. Today's a no treats day. Terrace is winning through sheer spam of will.
Little bits.
Treats. Dave, back with the 10 biddies. If Twitch were to set it up so if Twitch were to set it up so if you got bits, right, but you can accumulate them and they build interest over time, do you think that would be a clever idea for them? Like, you buy bits and then you hold on to them, and then over time they accumulate more bits. I know they probably would never do that, but would that be a cool idea? I feel like that would be a really, really interesting idea for them to do for bits. And then, no, bad idea. Well, because the reason is you'll get people who buy a load of bits and they'll just sit on them. That'll make a bank of some sorts. Well, the idea is that you can only use the bits on the website. They only use bits on the website. But then they set it up so instead of you giving bits to someone else and it instantly transfers it to money, it just transfers the bits from from the viewer to the streamer, meaning I could just accumulate the bits. But yes, spending the bits gives other people money. Yeah. I don't know, I just had that as a weird idea, like accumulating bits and then interest on the bits. Even if it's like a 2 or 5% interest over every month or some shit. So for every month you get 5 free bits. I don't know, just a dumb idea. I remember watching ads for bits. They still do that, Nori. That system is still in place. Amazon Twitch Bank would... Twitch would not want to touch that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for the Black Friday sales. That should be like next week and something, wouldn't it? That'll be like at the end of next week. Something like that. I need to keep an eye on the sales actually. It is, I thought they removed, I haven't seen it in so long. Nori, they still do it, but it's like really hard to find. They kind of made it really, really, really difficult to find now. It is still a thing, but they've made it really difficult to find. Because they just want to they want to standardize ads across the whole website. So by making it so you get nothing back for said ads, it makes it more interesting. You can still you can still do it. But it's such a bitch to find. Like, I know it still exists. It's just I don't know where to find it. Because I genuinely stopped. I used to do it myself. Like, I would be like, every month, I would sit down for like a day and I just do all of them. Like, you don't have to sit there. You just have to click them and accept the bits and do what you need to do. It's like with RuneScape when they used to do keys. They used to watch ads for keys and like membership and stuff. I'm like, they used to think that'll be a really cool idea, and then they realized, nah, so they got rid of it, even though it's still a thing. They hide it. Black Friday Blue Stream. What, this week? Would it be next week? It would be next week, yeah. I need to keep an eye on stuff. A spanking could scream. I'll have to think about that. I did show you what I did, Jake, didn't I? The whole everything's time-based now. Everything's tip-based on the other website now. I showed you that last night, and I'm hoping that works really well. Only if it fits. It can fit. I have to think about how I need to adjust the timings on those on the rewards of what I've done though. Yeah, you did. It looks okay. I'm gonna sit down and gonna play with it. I've got literally all day tomorrow to try and figure out how to fine tune it, but I might try and fine tune it tonight. It works, by the way. It works, by the way. It's terrifying because I'm thinking about it on the upper end on how overly rewarding it is, and I'm just sitting there going, someone could be an absolute twat and drop like 500 and it will literally be like an hour long without stopping. It'll be shockingly terrifying when you think about it. I may have to cap it. I may actually have to do a cap on it. Incremental increases up the line. Yeah, that's the point. My controller disconnected. Love it. Can I have my hand back? You gonna connect? You gonna be good? There we go. Hand back. Yeah, there's a math system you can do on the other platform, Terrace, which rewards people by how much they tip. I didn't realize that until yesterday. Hi from Venezuela. Hello. Hello from the UK. How is Venezuela at the moment? Welcome back. Wait, where did I go? Are you talking about the hand? I have arrived. Hi, Chaplain. Hi. Boom, 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 boom. But hi, Chaplain. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? Mikhail, how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? How was your week? Did you have a very good week? I've been super productive this week. I've been trying to catch up on stuff. I think I came up with a creative idea for something I've been stuck on, and I'm hoping it works. If it works, I'm going to be like, ooh, that is interesting. Actually, I need to really look into that. Yeah, I need to look into that. I think I have an idea for something, but I need to really, really look into it. I missed that. Miss what? No, I just had a I just had a brain fart is all. I've been trying to figure something out, and I have an idea, but I need to test it before implementing it. I want to get back to work, but I have a long weekend. You want to work, Chaplain. You want to go back to work. I would expect you want to rest up, hun. I'm actually not gonna lie. Today I'm kind of mentally forcing myself to stream a little because I woke up this morning quite tired, and where I've been going a bit harder with everything, I'm trying to become more reliable with my start times. It's like a thing that I try and push myself to. Yeah, where I'm trying to force myself to be a bit more reliable with my stream times. I'm gonna have days where I'm just like, I have to go live, force it there, and like today is kind of just one of those days. But I'm only giving myself one more day off this week. Like, I'm only giving myself one more day, so I kind of want to try and spread it out. I might be lucky, might not need it, but I've only given myself one more day off this month. I am German, what can I say? Terrace, you're German, does that make sense to you? Terrace, hello? Hi, Kai. Terrace, does that what Chaplain say make sense to you? I don't feel like it makes sense. It sounds derpy. It sounds very derpy. Huh? They sound very derpy. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. I guess if you love what you're doing, Terrace might be working on moment. Uno momento. I haven't checked who's online. I know Glub's online. Apparently they want a furry avatar. I am in a dungeon. Dungeon. Kinky. Kinky. I do that. Me and Jake at the exact same brain. Good game. Good game. GG. Good game. Good game. What are you doing, Jake? That's not the controller that you use. God, there's a you know the better controller. Or is it? Come on, I should still have it. Did I get rid of the best gaming controller in the world? No! I am very ouch right now. It's okay. I'm just gonna reward chat with some feet. There you go. Have anime feet. More punishment for Katie. Ooh, harder, daddy. Sorry. I've been watching Has Been Hotel. I've been watching Has Been Hotel, listening to the new songs. Uh. Cheeky cheese cookies. Why? Still need to watch 5 and 6. Well, watch them tonight, Luigi. Hi, Frozen. Hi. Luigi, watch them. I'm gonna be watching 7 and 8. I think both of them come out on Wednesday, so I'm gonna watch those on the Thursday morning. You know what I can't wait for with the frame? The whole I could be in VR without my headset freaking out thing. I can't wait for that. Genuinely, I can't wait for that. It's gonna be nice. Ooh, is Comto cheese straw season? Comto cheese straw? What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Coming to cheese straw? Oh, wait, yeah, cheese straws. They're like the breadsticks that you make and then loads of cheese and you bake them until they go crispy. Right? I remember making those when I was a kid. I only ever got to do it once because my mum was like, these are really greasy and a bitch to clean. So we never got to do it again. I was like, oh, okay. But hi, Frozen. Hi. How are you? You okay? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Yeah, but that are some of us Germans that enjoy work. I'm not gonna lie. I am someone who very much does enjoy work. I just know when I'm getting a bit too on it and go, okay, I need break. I recognize the burnout pattern with myself now. And I'm trying to not get that. Don't get me wrong. My plan tomorrow, if you want to know my plan tomorrow, I'm staying in bed till past midday. That's my plan tomorrow. I'm waking up. I'm going to turn my computer on. I'm going to crawl up in bed and I'm going to watch some Netflix or something. But a bit of a problem at the moment. What's the problem? Also, I have a lovely week next week because I have Wednesday off. Yeah, Wednesday's going to be fun, isn't it, Terrace? It's going to be very interesting, isn't it? Love Wednesdays. Jake loves Wednesdays. I know once the project's done, by the way, I'm leaning on maybe bringing back the Friday streams. I'm leaning on maybe bringing back those Friday streams, just so you know. I'm a little more confident to bring them back. I've been learning how to use my hairdryer, so I might be able to bring back the Friday streams. I'm also in talks with some other people about doing more collabby stuff. I wish I had days off. Doctor, but I'm such a wonderful distraction for you at work, and I help you be more productive, don't I? Do I not help you be more productive at work? Am I not a brilliant distraction for you? Chat, am I your favorite distraction? You make me horny. Uh-huh. Is that not a good distraction for you? I thought it was. I thought I was a good distraction for you. Is that not the case? Does that not make me a good distraction? Reduce blood flow to brain. Yeah, I'm a wonderful distraction. Do you not think I'm a good distraction? Huh? Horny can be a fun distraction at work. Just make a co-worker watch too, and you can be horny together. Damn, you're gonna bring the cuck office chair into the bathroom, aren't you, Tudor? Doctor, I need my brain to work at work. That's a myth, hon. You know, it's a fucking myth. You don't need your brain to work. You just need reason to work. And anyway, if all your blood flow was in your dick, that's the other brain being active, don't you think? One head for the other. One wrong move and I can lose my hands. Good point. Good point. Money. Money! Yeah, good point. You guys need to earn money so you can treat me like a princess. I'm not very good at being... I'm not very good at being like, was it called? Was it called Sugar Mommy, Sugar Daddy, and their... What is a person that gets paid money by a sugar mummy and a sugar daddy? Findom? No, that's Pay Piggy. That's Pay Piggies and that's other things. Princess. Yeah, I'm not a very good princess. I don't know how to do the whole sugar mummy, sugar daddy thing. I am a princess though, don't you think, chat? Chat, am I a good princess? A disco kitten? Wrong fucking thing. Disco kittens are just different. Pumping chat for bits and subs. I think it's sugar baby. That's the word, sugar baby. That's right. That's right. I'm a bad sugar baby, don't you think? I'm really bad at it. I'm really bad at being a sugar baby. I should... One. Are you saying yes? Are you saying yes, I'm bad at being a sugar baby? Or are you saying one, I'm good at it? Am I a good sugar baby? Huh? All I know is that I'm desperate. I desperately need glucose guardians. I desperately need glucose guardians. Kitty needs training. Hey, I'm a good girl. That's all that matters. No, because it won't better go backwards and forwards. What makes a person a disco kitten? Hella cringe. Hella cringe. Extra layers of cringe. You may be a bad sugar baby, but at least you're a good girl, and that's enough for me. Thank you, Nat. How have you been, by the way? I missed you. I do miss you, by the way. I think Paper is annoyed at me for some reason. That's why I haven't been around as much. I'm sorry. I told them I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. I miss you. I missed you too. I missed you too. I missed you so much. I'm a bit too flirty with people, I think. And it's a problem. Sorry. What have you been up to? I've been hit by life, but when I bounce back, I'll be stronger than ever. Oh my lord. You were strong before. You're just gonna come in and just be like, I'm gonna pick you up, baby girl. I'm gonna pick you up. You're just standing there like flexing. Just be like, I'm gonna pick you up, baby girl. How at 6, okay? I'm picking you up at 6. Not asking, just demanding. I'm picking you up at 6. That's literally how it's gonna be with you, isn't it? Also, ads start in about 50 seconds. If you want to get rid of them, consider subscribing. Go for Twitch Turbo, or have fun with the ads. I can already easily pick you up. What do you mean? It's those eyes. It's those eyes, hun. They just melt me. They just melt me. I'm such a good girl. I just literally picture myself hanging out with Nat again, and after like months of not seeing them, and they just walk up to me like, "I'm gonna pick you up at 6." I'm not asking if that's okay. I'm just demanding it. I'm just like, okay. I shall take the ads. Okay, no. What's happening? What's happening? I need to change the ads are starting message to 07 to the fallen ad watchers in chat. Don't I? Nat, you are such a lesbian crisis for me. You know that, right? I need to stand up, but my bed is comfy. Lizard, 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 lizard. Cheese, cheese, lizard, cheese, lizard, cheese. Yeah. Being a crisis is my favorite pastime. Hell yeah. Soft, warm, and cozy. Fuck yeah! Soft, warm, cozy, and ooh, so good. We get that lovely ozy wozy cozy. Would be such a dream to be just curled up in bed right now. God, my stomach really hurts though. Oh, my lenses should get here soon, by the way, Jake. I should be hopefully looking at either tomorrow or Tuesday. From what I've seen. We in crisis? Crisis? Oh no, Net gives me, they are too short. Those were short 2 minutes. It happens. Sometimes you get less ads, sometimes you don't. Did you eat? I did eat. I'm just, my stomach hurts because my dad's cooking yesterday. And I'm just tired because it's been like, VR drains me because of the whole eye strain thing. So you don't get the eye strain? Yes, I ordered lenses, and according to the tracker, they should get here within the next few days. I checked the tracker this morning. They said they're in the UK, but they're yet to be distributed. But I'm hoping that means it should get them, hopefully get here tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. Hopefully not fucking Wednesday, that's what I'm going to say. Foggy streaming. I literally tried wearing my glasses just before I went live, and they instantly started fogging. I wore my glasses all morning, by the way. It's the heat from the headset on the outside versus my face, and it just goes ha 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 ha. I gotta really make sure I clean these lenses though. I got some wipes, which would be a good idea. They use alcohol wipes. Chat, I've survived the ads. Let's go! Congratulations! I get that as well. I can't wear glasses with my VR headset. They fog sometimes. They fog instantly for me. Luigi, they literally fog instantly for me, and it's really weird because I like how it looks, but I can't see shit. Like, I like how it looks because it makes everything feel really, really nice. But I hate it because I can't see shit. It makes me think that VR headsets should have a slight layer of, like, mist in the lenses to help distribute the light a bit more, well, scatter the light a bit more decently, so you don't see the pixels. A problem I have with VR headsets is the moment I start seeing the pixels, it's a sign that the headset's a bit old. And I can see the pixels. Yeah. There is a demister spray for bike helmets. The Wendy's X Alien wear com was kind of strange. The what? Oh, Vol! Have you watched Alien Earth yet? Did you watch Alien Earth? I feel like you're someone who would like Alien Earth if you haven't watched it yet. If you like the original, like, Alien movies, like Alien, Aliens, Aliens 3, Resurrection and stuff, you'll probably really, really, really like Alien Earth. I actually think it's really, really good. There is a couple of moments of what the fuckery in it, but in general, it's really well done. Let me look. It sounds familiar. It's on Disney. It's on Disney. Alright, shit. Someone told me to take a sip and I was sat down. Actually, no, I just forgot. A planet called Mud? No, Jake. Actually, Earth is what you call your home. Earth is actually referred to as Terra. Our planet, before any of you say anything, our planet is literally called Planet Terra. That is our home. Earth is the planet of your origin. So you can come from a distant world and you can call it Earth. It's like how we call Japan, Japan, but they call it something different. Or Gaia? No, Gaia is another name for Mother Earth. Oh, one of the streaming platforms I don't have. Vol, you do have access to VR chat, don't you? I'm pretty sure it's in VR chat. All Greek to me. Or is that Latin? Terra is Latin, if I remember correctly. Sorry, I got itchy inner ear. Hi, Bunny. Guess who's drinking rum? Is it you? Oh, that's Treo. I ain't hearing Super Earth. Super Earth is actually a type of... Super Earth is an actual designation of Earth-like planets, which is significantly bigger than ours. The reason why Super Earth in the Helldivers universe is regarded as Super Earth is genuinely because it's a bigger planet with an almost perfect balance of water and land. Ding, 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 the Orange Neko wins. Let's go! What did I win? What did I win, Bunning? What was the question? What was I answering? Yeah, the gravity is much higher. Not significantly higher, though. Do you know what's really, really funny, by the way? It sounds really stupid, but I don't think we should be considering going for Mars. I think we should lay our sights on something a little bit more local, because I think there is no point in us trying to push to go to Mars when, one, we have no way of understanding how we can... We have no way of, like, colonizing on another planet yet. You on headbuds? Yeah. We have no ways of understanding how to colonize on another planet yet, and our gravity is always going to be an issue. And I think we should start trying to push to standardize us doing trips to the moon and doing test colonization on the moon. It's significantly better for us. It's significantly better than us to do to do moon colonization or lunar colonization than it would be for us to do like Mars or Venus. Yeah, colonize the moon first or Venus with cloud cities. No, the whole point is that if we can colonize... I completely forgot that's my tier
Can't
3.
handle another ad late MzCatieB mega lol.
Have a wonderful time, Nori. Thank you so much for the tier 3. I forgot that was a tier 3. I do that as every stream now. Thank you for the tier 3, hon. I really appreciate it. Huh? Tudor, yeah, that's my tier 3 sub sound. But no, I think we should colonize the moon. The reason why is because then we can take the moon and turn it into a leapfrog. You all forgot? Everyone forgets. Thank God I had headphones on. Golden Kappa train incoming? Wait, we got a golden Kappa train? When was the last time we had a golden Kappa train? Yo! Yo, we got a golden Kappa train! Let's go! What should we try and put chat? Do you wanna push to see how far you can get the golden Kappa train? Huh? We got a golden Kappa train. We haven't got one of these in like forever. I think the last time we got one of these was like
Little bits.
a long time. Thank you for the 12 biddies, Jack. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the 10 biddies, Luigi. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Honestly, I forgot they existed. They're a thing.
Little bits.
Thank you for the 13 biddies, Jake. I really appreciate you. Let's go. Thank you. But yeah, I completely forgot about the Golden Kappa train. That's incredible. Wow. Tess! Did you mean to do 35? What the fuck, Terrace? Thank you so much for the 35 subs. If you got gifted the sub, please make sure you say thank you to Terrace. They're lovely and they're amazing, and they made us get to level 8 almost instantly. Oh, the fuck. Chat, enjoy the subs if you got gifted a sub. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. We have a Golden Kappa train happening. I don't know. W. Okay, following now. Let's go. We were just talking about how we should colonize the moon and not Mars, and then we can use it as a leapfrog base. Even if it just means us having to transport fuel there to treat it as a leapfrog, it would be better for testing purposes. Thank you so much for the 35 subs, Taris. I really do appreciate you. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. I still can't believe we've got a Golden Kappa train. Frog in space revisit. Well, the reason why is we should be going for Mars. We shouldn't be bothering with Mars. We should go for Moon. I'm going to try to be a little productive. You take care, Katie. Have a wonderful time, Nat. Make sure you remember, you always have me in DMs if you want me, okay? I'm always here for you. I'm always here for pretty much anyone. I'm chronically online, and I don't get... If you see me on stream, it's the only time when I won't respond. Or I'm sleeping. Which is a little bit more often than I care to admit. It is winter fatigue syndrome for me. Wouldn't work there anyway. Always a part of the moon that is in the dark and the base keeps the base goes into dark. It's stuck there for a while. Doctor, so The moon has a 28-day cycle. What's a 28-day cycle, right? You put the base close to the poles and you put the base close to the poles, right? You put a base close to the pole, and then you do a solar array in a ring on the pole, so it's always got light emitting onto it. The moon, I see no moon. There's fish. There is loads of fish. There's not really a moon, but there is many fish. And they're going wee wee wee. They're doing the booty wiggle to move around. They're going woo. The pole is the best place since there is the most water. There is that as well. Still would cost too much to keep warm. Doctor, okay, you say that, but, so you say that, right? But would it not be cheaper than going all the way to Mars? Would it not be cheaper than going all the way to Mars? Plus, you could also look at, like, you could, by going to the moon before Mars, there's like 100 different things that you could learn about colonization. One of them obviously being warmth, one of them being power, one of them being about different solar cycles and stuff. Wiggle Moon, is that a show? What's a show? It would be a waste to set up a base on the moon. Space stations are better. The reason why I'm saying it, Doctor, is because you could build a base on the moon as a test for like Mars colonization, a testing base, because it's better for us to put a base on Mars to test than it is for us to go all the way to Mars, because we can only return there every 2 years. Thank you, Jake, for all the biddies. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Luigi, for the biddies, too. I really appreciate you, too.
Little bits.
Ooh, can we get to level 10? That'll be really hype. No, we can't. I was gonna say, can we get to 10? No, we can't. We got so close, though. We got a chest. Golden Kappa. Golden Kappa, show. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. We did good, though. We did amazing. I'm so proud of you guys. But a base doesn't need fuel to boost its orbit, and if you build an underground, it's also protected from micrometeors. Yeah, there's like loads of benefits of just putting a base on Mars, even if it's just a quick stopover for further travel. So the moon, we have rocks and sand and ice for water. Mars has better resources, but we aren't ready to go there yet. Exactly, Doctor. You just answered the reason why we should look at colonizing the moon. Even if it's just a base used for leapfrog travel. But the moon is a waste. So is Mars! There is no point in us colonizing other planets or even consider colonizing other planets if we're going to fuck up our own planet. It's like turning around and building a house next to a stream, but having your sewage upstream, so you're constantly having to deal with shit in your water. And you go, well, I'm just going to dismantle the house and go to another stream. It's like, fix the stream you've got. Fix the stream you've got, so you're not getting shit in your water all the time. The moon has zero benefits to inhabit. I'm not saying turn it into a mega city. I'm saying build a small base on Mars. Build a small base on Mars as a colonization test, so we can better plan and prep for further travel. Does that make sense? We're already doing it, like, it's all well and good us going into, like, Arizona and doing it there, but it's not the same conditions. Why is the moon a waste when we can harvest heat free from the surface? The moon is hollow. No, Jake, it's not hollow. It's made of cheese. Do you not remember the fucking Wallace and Gromit movie? That was a great documentary of what the moon is made of. It is made from cheese. I've seen the film Moonfall. You sat through that? You sat through Moonfall. Oh God, it makes me question me as a streamer if you sat through Moonfall. Yes, I have. It's such a... Oh, I can't. Sorry. I'm joking. I am a sci-fi nut, Katie. I know, it's adorable. It's so adorable. God, I can't wait for what I've got planned for in like March. I really hope that I get what I've got planned together. March? Yeah, March. March and April are going to be back-to-back fun stuff for us, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to get what I've got planned in my mind on the screen. It's going to be so cool. I know for a fact that you guys are going to love it. Expanded farms, refinement, special alloys, a great layover for miners who bring asteroids into lunar orbit to mine. Literally tons of reasons a base would make Earth much better. Do you want to know what else is really interesting for Volgrauser? Which I think loads of people haven't really either gauged on or really not put the theory together. The concept of cold welding. Can you imagine, because you can only really do cold welding in zero gravity, right? You can only do cold welding in a vacuum because it's the whole devoid. Like two metals touch each other. It doesn't know where it starts. It just instantly welds itself to each other. Like the structure just goes, where do I start? Where do I start? Okay, we're the same thing now. Cold welding is really amazing. But the utilization of cold welding, that's what I'm thinking. If we can figure out a way to utilize cold welding, it could be really, really interesting. And it will cheapen manufacturing for deeper space travel. Also, Doctor, another thing to remember, if we can get ourselves off of our planet onto something with lower gravity, we could build significantly bigger structures, meaning we could build way bigger ships. We could build way bigger like rockets for deeper space travel on Mars in comparison to Earth. Oh no, on the moon, not Mars. Sorry. Also, you still have to take off from the moon. You need something to use as fuel, so it takes more fuel to take off from the moon than a space station. All we need to do is bring water to it to produce hydrogen, and then the hydrogen to fly into space gets hell of a long distance when it comes to compared to normal fuel ship for tackling or taking off though. You're not wrong, but considering that the lunar lander used by the Apollo missions when they were coming off of the planet, they literally essentially used they had the equivalency of exploding bolts to take off from the lunar surface. It's such a small thrust needed to help get something off of the planet. You could technically have a Olympic high jumper jump high enough to then land on something high up in an orbit. In theory. I think people can jump. I think the weight ratio is standard person could jump something like 100 meters or something. Like, it's ridiculously low. So you could technically just launch people into orbit with a giant fucking spring. You can get wacky with it. But you won't know that until we go and test it. Magnetic acceleration, That's churn welding. One thing, a space station is hella vulnerable. Yeah, space station would be more vulnerable. Even if it just means you have people working. You could space elevator on the moon. You could do a space elevator on the moon, couldn't you? When you think about it, a space elevator on the moon is significantly less problematic than it is on Earth. We could do a space elevator on the moon really, really cheaply, which means that there's less problems. You get the benefit of a rocket being able to dock on the space elevator, and then you can also have like people on the surface. In theory. Because the lower gravity should be less of a problem. The problem that you have with the moon is the fact that it's geolock. Geolock? Am I right in saying geolock? The whole it's facing us. The whole fact that it's just facing us, meaning it doesn't spin fast enough. I have to figure that out. I don't know. Tidal locks. Yeah, tidal locking. I don't know. In theory, it could work. We could build significantly bigger structures regardless. Anyway, that's not the main argument I'm making, though. The whole point that I'm saying is we should go to Mars instead of the moon is because we can get shit to Mars. We can use the moon to figure out how much resources it will actually require to get a viable, like, station together. Like, that's, like, the thing. And then we can use it as, like, a leapfrog. We don't need... It's not wasting resources. It's a test run. It's a test run for further affielding. Do you not think it makes more sense to learn to swim to an island? Like, if I'm swimming from the UK, if I'm swimming from England to America, and I really want to do it decently, do you not think it's a good idea for me to practice swimming from England to Ireland first? Do you not think that's, like, a good thing to me to do? Like, get comfortable swimming from England to Ireland before even considering going, like, deeper ocean to go to America? Do you not think that's that's like the argument here? So to set up a base or set up any form of planet colonization, if you need something to do there that doesn't require help from the main planet, the idea is to figure out what you need. It's quicker. It's easier for us to figure shit out. The argument I'm making, Doctor, is the fact that it's a test run. It's walking your kids to school before you let them walk on their own. Does that make sense? Walking your kids to school is you teaching them, hey, you know how to walk to school, you know how to get to the school. I just don't think we should waste the money on the moon. There is nothing there. There's nothing on Mars! There's nothing on Mars. In all honesty, I think it's a fucking waste of us basically throwing money into colonization of other planets. We should consider fixing our fucking air quality. Fucking cleaning up the crap in our oceans. Stop dumping chemicals into the fucking water. Ditching crap which basically fucks over our planet every 5 fucking seconds. You know, punch billionaires for putting profits ahead of fucking actual life. But no, hey, look, Mars, look, let's go up there instead. Look, distraction, look how cool that looks. Distraction. It's better to learn from the moon and hone our tech before we test it on Mars. Yeah. Even if it's just a temporary structure. Don't forget the International Space Station was everyone was saying that was a waste of money. Everyone said the International Space Station was a waste of money, and the scientific shit that's being put together from it is insane. I don't disagree with starting closer to make it easier for the larger jump. Yeah. There is water and metal. Yeah. The only issue I could see is if the resources needed to get established on the moon were significantly more than what would we needed to get started on Mars. Like, if there are any resources that we could leverage on Mars. The problem, okay, in which case you need to think of it like this. What if we get to Mars? And then there's less there than we thought? What if we go to Mars and there's significantly less than we thought, and we've just wasted fucking tons of our time on it? We need mine and refine them on Mars, not on the moon. The moon needs 100% of the stuff from Earth. You realize that the moon is made of the same shit our planet is made of, right? It's majority dust. You're not wrong. The surface is majority dust. But we sent rovers to find stuff on Mars already. We've sent shit to the moon as well. Granted, I'm going to say this now, all of them are in the same fucking crater on the moon. But no, the moon is actually made up of the same shit that Earth is made of.
Boo-oota. Bridge 68 kiss.
Hello, Bridget. Thank you so much for the 63 months. I love and appreciate you, sweetie. How have you been? Booyah. Booyah. Hello. But no, we've sent shit to the moon, and there's shit there that we can use. It's made of the same shit that the Earth is made of, because it's literally the moon formed from Theia smashing into us. Everyone forgets that. Terra used to have a sister planet called Theia, and she smashed into us, giving us the moon. We have scanned the moon and ground on the moon. It's a shit ton of ice and rock, no iron core, no metal in the planet. It's literally made for. It's a cold core. An hour tilt, yeah. Like, I like the logic it sounds of building our way out. Just want to make sure we don't blow our load too early and don't have the resource to go further. Okay, gamer, the only benefit of going to Mars one of the big benefits of going to Mars early is the fact that we can basically start mining asteroids. Because we can set up a processing base on Mars to then basically ship shit back to Earth. We could go to Mars, build a fully automated processing plant, right? We could then have ships go up, go to the asteroid belt, process the asteroids in orbit, send the ship to Mars to then further process it, to then put on a fucking shipping ship, to then send back to Earth. Right? But the main reason why my argument is why we should go to the moon before we go to Mars is because it will make going to Mars easier, because we can use it as a stopover. And I agree with what Doctor's saying. What's the point in us sending something to Mars, sending something to the moon to then send to Mars? And I'm saying is this. It's a petrol station. It's a petrol station on Highway 58. Like a vast highway, or is it Highway 63? A vast highway of nothingness, but there's a petrol station just at the right spot for you to keep going. That is the lunar stop-off. That is the lunar stop-off before you go further. Does that make sense? Yes, we do. Guess what? Do you think that the petrol station gets all of the snacks and the fuel itself? No, it gets dropped off. Exact same way that you'll need with the moon. But it's a stop-off. And if there's problems at launch, like, oh, we had an engine issue, one of the engines wasn't lighting properly. Guess what? You can fix it on the moon before you send yourself out further. And it'll take less resources. We can make Mars self-sufficient where the moon needs a shit ton of everything all the time. I check what kind of materials the moon has, and I got this. The moon contains a variety of metals, including abundant iron, aluminium, titanium, and other elements like magnesium, calcium, and silicon and oxygen. That just says, that says to me that they can make the rockets, they just can't fuel the rockets. Actually, no, they can, because they can do oxygen. They could do oxygen fuel, couldn't they? See? See? Yeah, they can. We could just build the rockets on the moon. We could just build the big-ass rockets on the moon. It's going to be the same for Mars. Everyone's going to be the same. The difference is that Mars, you just want to turn it into a fucking... You might as well just turn Mars into a giant fucking factory. There's no reason for us to do anything other than turn Mars into a factory. It would drain our resources without helping it at all. Well, so we can use space stations to make hydrogen and use it at a launch off and bring it. Doctor, I think the actual correct answer that we should both be saying is this. We have a space station. We have a space station outside of our planet as a refueling station, right? But I'm saying we could build a lunar station to build big-ass fucking rockets. You have all need. Like I said, Katie, I don't disagree with you. My point is that a concern instead is nope, can't it. Of a concern instead of nope, we can't do it. We could just need to make sure we measure twice and cut once. That would be a net negative. There is no correct answer here. The main point that I was making is we could use the moon as a base to actually test proper colonization. Even if it's just the equivalency of us sending a couple of fucking tents. It's better than us going like, well, we're gonna go to Mars. Oh shit, our tents didn't work. He goes, oh, what happened? Well, there was nothing going on. The tents just didn't work. Because we built them for Earth. You know, the place with an atmosphere instead of no atmosphere. That's all I'm saying. We're just sending a few tents to the moon to make sure they work. Thermodynamics do not support launching from the moon. Who is saying anything? I'm saying we test with the moon. We test with the moon. It's like the equivalency of going, oh, we're going to go camping. We're going to go camping. It's like, okay, doctor, it's like this. You live in Texas. You get yourself a tent. You are testing your tent in your back garden because you have decided you're going to go to Antarctica. But you, in your back garden, in your tent, on a random fucking weekend, when it's really lovely and warm, turn around and say, yeah, I think this will work really lovely for Antarctica. Guess fucking what? Your tent's not going to do shit in Antarctica. You're better off literally just going somewhere actually cold. That's the atmosphere difference. You test something on Earth. You want to test it somewhere not on Earth. You can't farm on the moon. You can't make fuel on the moon. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we should test the equipment. It's like saying you tested us. It's the Titan submersible all over again. You can test shit on a fucking computer all you fucking want, but unless you're actually at pressure, at where it's designed to fucking be, guess what? You're gonna kill a couple of billionaires. Actually, why am I going against this? Why are you against this? Let the billionaires die. How will you power the moon base? Solar panels and batteries. It's a testing phase. You have a different issue on Mars. You're further away from the moon, meaning the solar panels are less effective. The sun and a microreactor. Thermite! Fuck it, go for it. Fuck it, let's go all out. Thermite. Already built and ready to go. Just fucking thermite reactor. Let's go. You can get thermite on the moon. There's tons of it. You can make thermite on the moon. Did you not realize that with the ingredients? Oh, the Mars oil is poison and the moon itself. So is Mars. But Mars and the moon is poison. Oh wait, both of them. No, I know for a fact that the moon soil is really, really, really abrasive. And Mars is just poisonous because it has no atmosphere. Guess what? Neither does the moon. You never played Space Engineer solar panels. The problem is that the solar panels would need to be set up in an array series, and you would spend 2 weeks in darkness, 2 weeks in sun. You would literally be like 2 days awake, 2 weeks asleep. It would just be that constantly. Actually, I have a benefit. I know a great benefit of why we should actually go to the moon. And this is something you cannot fucking argue with. Do you want to know what it is? Are you ready to hear my thoughts on it? The reason why we should go to the moon is because of deep space exploration it will be better for deep space exploration. Why? If you go to the far side of the moon, the side that we never fucking see, you can build a radio scope array which doesn't get the bullshit interference from the Earth, right? And it will be looking out away from the Earth the entire fucking time, meaning it is more likely to catch deep space signals, right? And during the night cycles, when it's not in the day, when it's not being bombarded by the sun, right? It is just looking out into the void of nothingness. And it would genuinely just be like, ooh. And I know what you're thinking, Katie, we can just build them in space. You know, we've got this satellite up in space already. We can just put them into orbit. Consider the following, though. Consider this, though. They have the actual issue. Of our planet causing disturbances through radio signals. By putting something on the other side of the moon, you shield it from the thing. The moon acts as a shield from interference from Earth. The moon still has a gravitational field that also doubles as a magnetic field. That's a good thing. Doctor, have you ever been out in the middle of the night away from city lights and looked up at the night sky? It would be that for essentially 2 weeks straight. It would just be that for 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight. You realize how nuts that would be. You could literally turn around and set the camera to have a 2-week exposure. Or you could literally do it so it takes pictures every hour, every 2 weeks, and then you can cross-reference them over time. You get such a fucking detailed picture of space. You better see shit that we've never seen before. Yes, Hubble is great. Yes, the James Webb Telescope is great. But oh my god, that would actually be like really worth going for. The scientific exploration just because of that would be nuts. Electromagnetism isn't related to gravity in any way. The moon already has Earth as a protective shield, whereas Mars has a faint magnetic field. Triton. I just said that. I literally was saying that. That's like the biggest, that is like the biggest benefit of actually going to Mars, and it's just deep space exploration. We could literally just use it as a deep space relay. Because you could, okay, think of it like this. You have a deep space listener on the far side of the moon, and then you have a little base on the other side of the moon facing the Earth. That could literally just be a cable with a fucking satellite dish always looking at Earth. And it's just a relay for cleaner deep space signal. So you could literally be listening out. You could be listening out to other planets, or other bases and stuff. And it just helps keep the signal clean. Because it will be listening to shit that gets interference. It's like it's like standing in a room with people talking, and you're trying to have a conversation with someone. If you step away from the room, you can still hear the room, but you can have the conversation. Does that make sense? I said it first. I was explaining that! The cheesecake. You know... No weathering. I'm sorry if this turned into an argument. But no, I think the moon is still worth going for, even if it's only for a handful of things. I personally would say we can just be like, build a small base, use it for like, we could build a small base for two reasons. We could do it as a test bed for colonization of other planets, and then we can also build it as like a deep space observation. It could be really good. We could do a whole stream on planetary colonization. We could. I think we've been arguing at this for like almost an hour. It's me. I'm a big fucking nerd. Jake, you know me. I'm a big fucking nerd. I feel like Doctor's annoyed at me. I feel like Doctor might be annoyed at me because I feel like I've been kind of argumentative for like the last like hour or so. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure. I just feel like the moon is worth it, even if you don't think it is. I think it is. Kitty space, shiny space suit. You just want to see me in latex again, Jake. That's what you want. You just want to see me in latex. Both plans have merits. Both plans do have merit. Okay. Yes. Sorry, I burped. I shy. Not here. Wait, what did I do? I didn't do anything, Cyrus. I'm wholesome. We gotta get latex spray for latex suits, though. I don't have the thighs for it. I'm a bit too jelly. My legs are a bit too jelly for it right now. Maybe next year. I'm working on it. I'm working out like every day at the moment. I think my muscle gain... I think I gained muscle this week. Over like the last like couple of weeks from working out regularly, which might be why I struggled with my weight didn't go down, but I'm going to keep on top of it regardless. You are working on it. I'm working on it. My ass feels nice and round. My ass feels nice, smooth, a lot smoother and rounder now. My thighs, although have a bit more jiggle to them, are definitely slimmer. Like, in general, I feel a lot smaller. And my waistline is feeling a bit more snatched. My stomach's flatter as well, though not as flat as I'd like it to be. My diet, it just fell apart, and it's been a struggle to get back on it. I need to kind of lean back into doing the therapy side of things a bit again. You in latex, not here on Twitch. Well, not with that attitude, Taris. Gah. That's why we can in spacesuit. Can call it a spacesuit. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bad Katie, what did I do now? I'm being wholesome. I've been holding back a fart this entire time. I'm joking. I just have a bad stomach right now. Terrace smart. Me smart, Terrace smart. I dumb. Katie? Yeah? What is wrong? What? What did I do? What did I do, Jake? Huh? What did I do? I heard fart. Wow, that is what you come in on, Phoenix? That is the line you come back on. That is the line that you come back on. I don't think I'm smart. I think I'm creative at times. I have my creative flair. I don't think I'm smart. It's a fetish. It's a thing. Chad just wants me to crush them between my thighs, is all. I need more water. Why the question mark? Because you added question marks. Small? I'm not. Wait, you the one that added question marks. I can't exactly add question marks to what I'm speaking. I just have to do it. I have to do a question. If I want to ask a question, I have to do a question inflection. And question inflections are always awkward because if you do them wrong, it just makes you sound like an idiot. Can you imagine if I started talking like this all the time? Chat, do you not think if I talk like this all the time, you would get really vexed and annoyed at me? Hearing it like this is really annoying, don't you think? It makes me sound stupid. Am I right? Death by Snoo Snoo is acceptable. Death by Snoo Snoo is how you get to Valhalla. Inflection. Yes. Make sure you keep the L. Ow. Did you die? That wasn't by Snoo Snoo, Phoenix. I'm sorry. Blah. Chat, what are your plans for the rest of the night? I'm gonna literally, after I'm done with stream, I'm gonna work out, eat, and bath probably. What are your plans? I wanna see who's on. Is it changed? Is more people turned up? Ooh, Nisa. I haven't seen them in a hot minute. I'm toasty. I'm toasty cheese with this moon talk. Going to farm Corvette parts in NMS and then work on Blender for a bit. Ooh, what are you working on in Blender? What are you working on in Blender? With me, I actually have a couple of things in Blender that I need to finish up tonight. But I know I want to work out. I know I want to work out. I know I want to eat. And I want to go for a bath. I want a nice, just calm, brain turn-off bath tonight. I've gotten into this habit of staying away from my bed until I want to sleep, and it really has helped. It's like the most annoying part is how I'm like, I really want to go to bed. I have to hold off going near my bed until I'm ready. Hello, cuties and sexies. Hi, Freddie. How are you? How was your Saturday? Huh? Katie soup with croutons, crunchy. I can't go near croutons. They're made of gluten. They make my tummy ow. And they make my tummy go ow. Oh yeah, funny thing, when I went and got food with my mum and I had my gluten-free pizza, she noticed that the toppings kept falling off of the pizza. I went, yeah, this happens all the time. It hasn't got gluten to stick itself to, so it just slides off. Doing a display of cute creatures in an isekai world. Ooh, that sounds cute. That sounds adorable. Gluten-free gluten. gluten-free pizza. Me and my mum went and got gluten-free pizza, and I got gluten-free when me and my mum went and got pizza, and I got gluten-free pizza. I said we should get separate ones because I don't think you'll like the gluten-free one. She actually really liked it. She said it was really nice because it tasted lighter than the normal pizza. I went, that's just because it's got no gluten in it. And she asked if I wanted to try hers, and I said I can't because of gluten. And she went, good point. I just woke up and it was a good Saturday. I'm glad you had a good Saturday. Ooh, pizza. I have no pizza. I I don't know when I'm gonna have pizza next. I could actually get some next weekend. I might do this as a deal to myself, as long as I have a good week this week. I will get myself pizza for next Saturday morning. I have to have a good week though. I have to stick to my diet, stick to work shit, and keep on top of everything. We should ask Freddy about the subject of space colonization. Freddy! Do you think we should colonize the moon before Mars? Or do you think we should test colonization of... do you think we should test colonization on the moon before we go towards Mars? I think we should, because we can use it as a test bed to figure out, like, structures and troubleshoot. Test run. We can also build, like, a deep space communications array on the moon. We need to test our space tents, yes. Homemade pizza, gluten-free tortilla, and then add pizza sauce and cheese and add more toppings and then bake for 10 to 30 minutes, give or take. I like getting just a gluten-free pizza, adding in extra things, and then adding extra cheese and stuff. I can't make it from scratch. Test on the moon. See? Spring! Freddy gets it. Gonna be hard to get takeout on the moon. Be easier on the moon than it would be Mars. Actually, that's another thing that we could test as well. We could actually test a hydroponic setup. We could test we can test a sustainable hydroponic setup on the moon before we go near Mars. Because either way, we're gonna have to test it. Like, we're gonna have to test that on the way. We're gonna have to do a test on the space station to figure out, hey, can we do a hydroponic setup in 0G? Drive-through rockets. McDonald's in space. You know where we will be great. You know we'll get to we'll build a space colony on the moon within a couple of years if they found out that there was oil on the moon. And we just turn around and say that, and it'll be like, oh, there's oil on the moon. We didn't realize it until recently, but it's there, and the rock is quite easy to drill through. Oh, wait, we're 3 years later, and we're colonizing the moon. Fuck yeah. To be fair, the Muskrat is the only one pushing to go to Mars. I know, and the problem is he shouts the loudest, so it's the one that everyone thinks that if they make it out like it's everyone's plans, and it's like, no, it's your plans. And McDonald's will be there waiting. Yeah. Yeah, that's like the one thing that people have said is they just turn around and that's the thing. They turn around and say, the Chinese are going, and they go, how much money do they need to go now? How much money do we need? Can we get there first? There's lava on the moon. There's lava tubes on the moon. I know that much. I don't know about lava. They want Mars for bragging rights, for real, for real. It makes no sense. It's such a waste of money. They will get there. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. I mean, we won't, but as a species, we will eventually get there. We need to actually start acknowledging that we need to bring forward the concept of we need to bring forward this concept of intellectual responsibility or species intellectual species intellect wait no yeah just intellectual responsibility. We need to acknowledge that we may be the only intelligent species. We need to fully acknowledge that we are currently the only intelligent species we are aware of. So we need to take responsibility for what we inhabit. We need to take responsibility for Earth. We need to take and we also need to take responsibility for what we could technically inhabit. Does that make sense? We need to basically acknowledge that we may be the only intelligent species in the universe. I'm not saying there is no life out in the universe. I'm saying right now we're only aware that we are the only ones intelligent enough with full self-awareness and creativity to create shit. There's no proof of anything else. We have proof of life on Mars, just so you know. Microbial life, but life nonetheless, because it could we go to Mars, guess what? There could actually be, we could go to Mars, there might be fucking fossils on Mars. You can't know until you start digging. But like, we need to take responsibility as a species to basically say we are intelligent life. We're the only ones with creative thinking and self-awareness. To our knowledge, we are intelligent. We need to take responsibility, and we need to actually be held. We need to hold ourselves responsible as a species. We need to acknowledge that if we kill this planet, it's our fault. We can't kick the blame. We can't shift the blame. We as a species need to acknowledge it and accept that. And instead of just being like, well, shit's on fire, whatever, like, let's go get the fire extinguisher and start thinking about that. Good luck with that. There's always going to be selfish fuckers out there who think, there's always going to be selfish fuckers out there who want to claim everything as their own. And there are always going to be ignorant people out there who think that there's something bigger out there, so they should take responsibility instead. Like, they don't need proof of that. Not going to happen. We need to try and push it as an actual thing. It's like, what is it? It's like finding a box of kittens. It's like finding a box of kittens, right? You aren't responsible for those kittens. But at the end of the day, if you don't go and help them, if you don't pick up the box, take them home and care for them, someone else could technically come along and help them, or a fucking truck could come by and run them over. And then you're going to be and then you're mentally going to feel responsible for it. Mine seagulls. Leave my chips alone. I seen that clip, by the way, Jake. The fact that the best way to deal with seagulls is to scream at them is ridiculous. That's funny as fuck. Oh, fucking funny as hell. How did we get to this? I don't fucking know. All I know, I'm starting to get a bit of a headache from this fucking headset. I need those lenses. I need those lenses to turn up. Like, holy shit. Like, I really, I hope they make a difference. I hope they help. Like, shit. Like, it's so uncomfortable. I don't know how we got to this. I don't know how I got here. I just woke up. Kai! A better Anna. analogy is a child drowning in a fountain. There's a crowd. Do you help the kid? Or for me, it's a yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Do you want to be the person to step in and help the kid, or do you want to be the person pulling out their phone and just recording? Do you want to watch the world burn, or do you want to help it? Do you want to help? Do you want to help stop the fire? Kai. Such a good boy, aren't you? Yeah? So good. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. You did so well. Such a lovely good boy, aren't you? Huh? You're such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. You did so well this week. You worked so hard. You did everything you needed to. And you took care of yourself. You did so much, and I'm so proud of you, sweetie. Huh? Yeah, you're such a good boy. Mommy is proud of you. Yeah, good boy. Recording is the safest option in America. Helping opens you up to lawsuits. I think that's the problem we've got. From space to praise, kink only in Katie's chat. Welcome to my stream. I have a air blockage. Oh. Yeah, welcome into the stream. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. Okay, chat, what is your plans for next week? Do you have any personal goals, or are you just genuinely in the mindset right now of puttering along and keeping on top of things? Because, like, for me, I'm, like, trying to do a hybrid of doing more whilst also trying to just keep on top of things and puttering along with shit. It's a thing. Current objective, survive. So puttering along and just not trying to stumble. Make an emergency will just in case. I'm doing what I call a super saver week. I'm doing what I call a super saver week, is where I literally refuse to go out or try to spend money. I'm going to message my mum after I'm done with stream to be like, hey, so you mentioned birthday money and I'm looking at getting myself some those Alex straws. I could get them, but you mentioned that you would get them for me. Yeah, just cursing. Cursing? What are you cursing? Who are you cursing? Now having to take 3 blood pressure pills a day. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Preparing for early Thanksgiving party and the chaos of family reunion. Yeah, it's really funny during the Thanksgiving and Christmas period because it's like the one time of year where it's like, meet up with all the family. It's a really important time though. It's a really important time during the Thanksgiving and Christmas period because it's the time of year where it's just like, you need to really have some family time. And it's like the one time of year where I'm like, yeah, I want to have some family time. The innocent, they demand the evil, just everyone. I have beta blockers if needed. I'm thankful all I'm really on is my hormones. Working on exploring a possible ADHD autism diagnosis and dealing with the fall off of my sanity. Gamer, welcome to the world of Welcome to the world of ADHD and autism, or the ADHD family. Welcome in. I'd ask what your traits are, but you kind of don't really know what your traits are until someone points them out to you. For me, it's I have hyperfixation on certain things, and I have this endless want and desire to just change things all the time. I want to always constantly fix and improve things, and I can't sit still. Oh, and eating Thanksgiving dinner. Just took one, I'm good. Yeah, family interaction. One of us. Welcome in. Welcome in! It's for the control of adrenaline. Oh! Yeah, for me, the whole iodine in my food has... upping the iodine in my food has really helped with my energy. I actually... have learned that I can't mix I can't mix my caffeines. I either can have coffee or I can either have an energy drink. Never both. If I have both, I'm up all night. Katie, have I told you how much I love you, and seeing your streams makes me super happy when I see them? Thank you, Villas. Thank you. I promise I'm working on trying to stream longer and go do more things on my stream. I will say I'm currently dealing with a little bit of anxiety when it comes to my normal streams, or when it comes to my non-VR streams, because I really want to break in and do more gaming, but I'm going through a mental kind of torture at the moment of feeling a bit anxious with it because I feel like I'm struggling with them a bit. I want to be entertaining and I want to be good. I want to do stuff which is good with chat. I will say this, though. We're doing Detroit. We're going to be doing Detroit from Tuesday. We're going to just do them. I may actually take my Saturday and Sunday streams, and we might just try and do gaming more and more often. Maybe. I don't know. I love doing the VR streams, but the VR headset is just straining. I will see how I feel once I got those lenses. The lenses might fix everything, and I might be like, energy, I feel good. Did you let it compile shaders? Yes, I got through the compiling shaders and it started doing the whole tutorial setup. I went, I'm going to close this so we can go in together. It's definitely something to do with streaming encoding and VTubing and gaming all at the same time. Reason why I want to get the Steam machine, because I won't have to worry about all of that shit, will it? It'll just be good. It'll work. Yeah, I can't wait to get the Steam machine. I'm definitely going to get one. So we know it's coming out early next year, so January, February, March, maybe April, so January to April, the first quarter of next year. Well, first third of next year. We'll say the first third of next year is roughly when it's going to come out. I'm going to try and save up a ton of money so I can get it when it comes out. Because I want to also get the Steam frame, but I want to get the frame as well, but I kind of want to wait on it. The machine to me is kind of more important. I'm happy to be here during the journey. Yeah, I'm happy that you're here, hon. I promise I will get over the anxiety. Right now, I'm balancing project work, or mental energy for project work, and streaming, and spicy content for the other platform, which is its own little thing. I think I've got enough there to hold me off for a couple of months, which is good. But yes. Also, if it's the same as a Stream Deck, it will be recorded to hell quickly. Yes. Yes. It will. They'll also, they'll also likely do a V2 quite quickly afterwards as well. Because with the Steam machine, they released it, and then they dropped 2 versions and just went, we're going to upgrade the screen on this to an OLED version. Actually, Terrace, this might actually be the thing that they've been working around. They might actually have a ton ready to go, and they've been building up the backlog for a while. Because what they might have learned with the Stream Deck is, with the Steam Deck, is they might have actually went, hey, we need to try and get more of these together because we know people got interested in them. I've already put mine down I put the frame and the head and the machine down on the wish list. Yeah, but nothing really they could easily upgrade. But I think the shipping then was the problem, I think. In which case they've got it sorted. Might have, but it will be big enough. I probably build a moon base quicker. What? Jake, why are you still on the moon base shit? Stonks. They don't have stock people. Oh wait, yeah. You're talking about the stocks with the Steam machine and stuff. I think with the Steam machine and the Steam frame, I'm thinking that they've been building a big enough backlog for a while that it shouldn't be as much of an issue as people seem to think. I personally think that they've been building a backlog for a couple of months now, because we've been hearing rumors that they've been doing productivity for about 2 to 3 months yet. Hi Luigi, welcome back. But yeah, we know Steam has been doing like this whole backlog with hardware for a while, so it does make sense. Moonbases are cool. Yeah, we were talking about moonbases and the benefits of building a moonbase, and my personal opinion is we could use it as a leapfrog, a test base, and we can also build like a deep space radio array on the far side of the moon, which will be great because then the planet itself is used as a shield from our radio signals, letting us hear further. That's my opinion. You need to block the shit we blast out, so hiding it would be good. Hi Luigi. Hi. But I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for my Steam machine. I'm thinking I want to sticker bomb it, but I'm also looking at depends on how much. It depends on how much depends on how much Dbrand charges for it, but the whole companion cube for it would be good. How about Venus? Definitely got an atmosphere there. You would have to build moon base. You would have to build bases, Jake. You would have to build cloud cities on it, which would be kind of problematic because it would need to be shaped in a way to ride on the top. You'd have to have like, it's like a whole thing. Granted, you can get power from the atmosphere itself because you could just do like a lightning harnessing array on it. We make good dirigibles. Dirigible peaches? And you know what happened with Bioshock 2? I've never played Bioshock 2. I've never played the Bioshock game in the sky. I played Bioshock 1. No, that was Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock 1 and 2 is under the water. I never played that one. You know what we could do, Taris? I could do the Bioshock series on stream at some point. I've never played them all the way through. Let's say I got a foldable one for Vina. Oh yeah, right. Good idea. We could do them on stream. I'll say if they pop up on the sale, I'll grab them. Deep sea base, personal go. Oh, have you watched the movie Underwater? It's terrible. It's terrible. Bioshock stream. We could do Bioshock. I want to do... The games I want to do right now, though, is I want to do Detroit because it's a game which I've been wanting to play for a while. And I want to do Little Nightmares 1 and 2. And I know that there's number 3 out, but I don't really want to throw money at number 3 as of yet because I just bought 1 and 2. Yeah, there's like a few games on my roster which I just to get through. We could do Bioshocks, though. We do that next year. We could do that. We could literally spend a month doing the Bioshock games because I think there's a few of them. So we could literally we could do that next year. Yaha. Yeah, I have watched a lot of sci-fi about underwater bases. Have you watched the movie Underwater though? The one with the bitch from fucking Twilight. The one whose acting is always like and she's always playing with her hair, going, just like nervously looking at the camera, doing this thing. Yeah, Underwater, the movie, it's crap. It's so terrible. It's supposed to be a Lovecraftian horror, but they decided to fucking show Cthulhu, and they just make him look like a fucking Squiddy Man, and and his scale was shit. It's like, bro, no. It's such a terrible movie. No, the girl with no hair, that one. You know which one I'm talking about. It's on fucking Disney, and it's terrible. I liked it. It's such a bad movie. It took me 8 tries. Jake, it took me 8 tries to get through. I literally watched it for 20 minutes at one point and turned it off and did something else. I came back and I started playing again. And I got bored 10 minutes later and started over again. In one, no problem. I couldn't. I prefer The Abyss. Have you watched The Abyss? The Abyss is really good. That's a way better underwater movie about an underwater base. And that one's old. Of course, really good movie. We need to do movie club. Chat, we need to do movie club in the Discord. I need to I went a bit fucking local then. I need to plan like movie club in the Discord sometime. I'm thinking of Saturdays. Does Deep Blue Sea count as an underwater base movie? Yes, Deep Blue Sea with the sharks. Really, really good movie. Really good because it's kind of terrible at the same time, but that's just because of how old it is. I remember loving that film growing up. Really, really good. I want to say Bioshock in January, but I'd be biased saying that because it's my birthday month. Would be lovely to do that again. We need to do movie. I want to do movie club. I think we could. Terrace. Okay, chat, thoughts and plans. I'm currently working on a project. We're coming into the wind up towards the end. There's one thing out of my control. There's one thing out of, two things out of my control, which I need to get my hand. I need to do 2 more payments to get that done. I need 2 bits of hardware, and then we can get it all, and then we can get everything working. Yeah, technically speaking, yeah, we're good. So I'm thinking around January to get the project all finished. I'm not sure on the dates. It's kind of like a figure it out when we figure it out type thing. Once the project's done, I'm thinking we could do movie club. We could do we could do the normal stream on a Saturday, and then after we're done with the stream on Saturday, we can then do movie club in the Discord together, where we just watch a movie together. I like that as an idea, because I want to do movie club, but we can do it like every Saturday, and we could do like a movie series, we can do nostalgia movies, we can do stuff. We can just do like movie club. I've been wanting to do movie club for a while. Mechanics at Xmas movies. You mean the Die Hard movies? Is that Die Hard or Home Alone? I don't know if that's Die Hard or Home Alone. Yes, that does not answer my fucking question, Jake. Hello. Hi, Gizzy. How you doing, baby girl? Best Xmas movies ever. What is a good Xmas movie? No, Grinch is better. Sorry, Grinch is better. Apparently, they're working on a Grinch 2, by the way. Apparently, they're considering doing a live-action Grinch 2. What question? Boo! Grinch is better! Jim Carrey? Yeah, apparently they're working on a Grinch 2, because Jim Carrey, yes. Ohio, I have coffee. Which coffee? Nice character. Which version of the Grinch? The live action, not the animation. The animation is good though, but I like the live action. Heresy. Hi. Did you call Gizzy heresy? Did you really call Gizzy heresy? That's my bestie. That's my bestie, Luigi. We don't call her heresy. She's horny on main, and I get it, but she's not heresy. G is next to H. I am heresy. Heretical. Can a brother please get a sniff? Of what? Hi, Ferox. Gonna go hyper luck and get some food. Go get some food! Go get some good food! Moon or Mars first? Jake is really into that question. The best truly is Jim Carrey version. Jim Carrey is just a great actor. He's just a great fucking actor in general. I just love watching his shit. But you know what is also a really, 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 really good Christmas movie to watch? And Jake, if you say this is a bad option, I'm going to say this now. You are not British unless you agree with this. But the best movies to watch during Christmas period is... You ready for this? It has to be Chicken Run. Chicken Run. You can't not watch Chicken Run. Christmas movie. There's also Wallace and Gromit. There's a whole Wallace and Gromit catalogue. But Chicken Run is a Christmas movie. You cannot change my fucking mind. If The Great Escape counts as a Christmas movie... And Starlight 17. Starlight 17 is actually one of my most favourite old movies of all time. But it is a Christmas movie. That's not a Christmas movie. Yes, it is! If Harry Potter counts as a Christmas movie because every fucking movie has got fucking snow in it, and they always show it on TV at this time of fucking year, because guess what? It's got fucking snow in it. It counts as a Christmas movie. Then, guess what? That counts as a Christmas movie because it's always on around Christmas. You don't kick back in a fucking bikini on a beach or by the pool at an Airbnb and start watching fucking Chicken Run. You only do it in the winter. It is a Christmas movie. American, never heard of those. Oh my god, that Aardman animation. Oh, the Transformers already got there. It doesn't. It does. Shush. Why you think I'm going there? Muppets Christmas Carol is tradition in this house. Yes, same here, Gizzy. There's a Muppets Christmas Carol. It's kind of the only one of the Muppets I actually will sit down and watch, to be honest. We just had a massive discussion on the subject. Wait, huh? We had a huge we had like an hour-long discussion on on why we should go to the moon before we go to the Mars. Right? Why doing like a small moon base makes more sense than going straight to Mars. I'm American and I've heard of Chicken Little. Chicken Run. Villas, Chicken Run. Watch it. I'm not gonna lie. Really, really, really worth watching. Hi, Star Mist. Hello. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Why are you ouching me? What did I do now? Hi, Misty. Did you really just call Star Mist a fucking Misty? Did you really call them that? Wow. Hi. Me if I had a dick. Yes, I did. Oh, Run. I thought you said Little. My fault. Sorry, love. Yeah, Chicken Run. It's a Christmas movie. It's totally a Christmas movie. You want to be extra? Chat, do you want to be extra? I'm gonna clear my throat for this. Are you ready? Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is a Christmas movie. Change my mind. The Jimmy Neutron movie is a Christmas movie. Fuck off, no. The fuck? You know I'm right. You know I'm right. It makes sense to watch at Christmas. It makes complete sense to watch at Christmas. You dead ass rage baiting. I ain't rage baiting. It's a movie you predominantly watch during Christmas period. Xmas Movie Wars. Listen. There are people who are gonna turn around and call A Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie. Guess what? It's a hybrid movie. It counts as both a Halloween and a Christmas movie. It's the hybrid form. I'm not to participate in this one because it is fucking November. Nightmare Before Christmas, perfect for November. Christmas starts in 14 days. Then you can argue. Don't look in my server in a few minutes then. Katie started it. I was trying to distract you. You're the one that turned around. Jake started it. It wasn't me. Jake started it. No proof, no evidence. Jake definitely started this conversation. I'm a good girl. I did not. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'm a good girl. What do you mean? I'm such a good girl. I blame all of you. Jake, I love you all. I love you too, gamer. Did the fish hit me and turn around? Do they turn when they touch you? That's interesting. I'm still in orbit. You're still on the old conversation, aren't you? You're the only person I've ever heard call Jimmy Neutron a Christmas movie. It's a movie I watch predominantly during the Christmas months. Okay? It does move when they walk into you. I found a cool thing. The fish move. They move when they touch you. That is so cool. Sorry, I had to test it. Willis, but the thing is Jimmy Neutron is a movie I like to watch at this time of year or during the Christmas months. I don't ever really want to watch it in the summer. It's the reason why is because it's a nostalgia film. Nostalgia movies tend to be watched at this time of year. If I want to be extra, I could turn around and say American Beauty is a Christmas movie because it's always on TV during the Christmas months. I wouldn't claim it to be a Christmas movie, but it's always on TV during the Christmas period. It's usually on between Christmas and New Year's in the UK. Like, genuinely, between Christmas and New Year's every year, it's on TV. I'm not even joking. Just no, please stop. I'm not actually joking, Kai. It is actually on TV during the Christmas period. And I'm like, brother, why? Do you want to know why? The bullshit is, if in the movie there is something that looks remotely like snow, they count it as a Christmas movie and they put it on during the Christmas months. It could literally be a horror movie with snow in it. And it doesn't matter. It counts. It's so stupid. Like, it's a change my mind situation, but every time at this time of year, we get Star Wars strictly just because of the one where they're fighting on the snow planet. When they fight on Hoth with the AT-ATs and stuff. Genuinely, Not joking. They always put the Harry Potter movies on because guess what? Every single one of them has a scene with snow in because they always have a Christmas period in the movies. There's a scene in American Beauty where it's over a winter period, or there's something which depicts snow. Guess what? It's on there. Every time that there is a movie with snow in it, it counts as a Christmas movie. I personally don't claim the... what is it? Fuck. Oh god. Shit, I forgot the name of it. I don't cast certain movies as Christmas movies, but other people do, and they're always on only during Christmas. That physically hurts. Is there a real Xmas Star Wars movie? There's the movie where they fight on Hoth, the snow planet. That's literally the only reason why they turn around and we're like, yeah, we're gonna do a fuck it, Christmas. Star Wars is officially a Christmas movie. So no, it isn't. Guess what? Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings counts because in the second one they go up. In the first one they're up on the fucking snowy mountain. Which, guess what? Just because it's in one of the movies, they can only show it during the Christmas period. Har 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 har. There was actually a Star Wars Christmas special. There was also... It's a whole plethora of things. It's like a dumb rule. I hate it. It's like a dumb rule. I think they goes to dinner on Chewbacca's planet, meet his family. I think I've seen that one. I can't remember, though. I can't remember. Anyway, I want to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing. It's my friend's birthday. Meet his family. Yeah. Right. I'm going to send you guys over to Mikey because it's his birthday. Chat, it's Mikey's birthday and you got to go show Mikey his birthday. You're gonna go over. You're gonna say happy birthday, Raid, okay? Chat, I want all of you in the chat right now. If you are here, you need to go in this raid and you need to be like, happy birthday, Raid. Happy birthday, Raid. Happy birthday, Mikey. We're going to say happy birthday to Mikey because it's his birthday and we love Mikey. Mikey is great. He is such a handsome fella. We love Mikey here. He's so cool. He's so cool. He's so handsome. But you're going to go, and it's going to be a birthday raid, okay? You're going to go, you're going to be like, happy birthday, Raid from Katie. And you're going to go show them all the love you can. And I'm going to be back on Tuesday. We're going to be doing some gaming. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you have a great Monday. I promise once these lenses come in, which hopefully should be tomorrow, maybe Tuesday at the latest, I can start doing these streams a bit longer, okay? I want to be doing these longer, but I'm not going to lie. I get really, really tired on the weekend because of the eye strain. But I want you guys to go have a wonderful rest of your week. If I don't see you again, have a great rest of your weekend. And remember, happy birthday, Raid. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday, okay? I love you. Bye, guys. Remember, happy birthday, Raid. Happy birthday, Raid. Still show Mikey some love. Bye, guys. Bye. Mwah. Bye.